Well, hey there. Welcome to my first ever video upload to YouTube. Cheers. Product placement, product placement. So, I haven't seen a lot of you in a long time, and technically I still don't see you now. This is as close as we're going to get for the time being until technology gets us to the point that we can Skype like 50 people at once. I was thinking about this situation, me seeing nobody, everybody seeing me potentially. And I thought about a kid's show that I used to watch when I was a little toddler called Romper Room. I don't know if you guys had that where you grew up. And about the only thing I remember from Romper Room was that they used to have this magic mirror. And they would hold the mirror up and they would say, "Oh, I can see Susie and Billy and Sam and Cindy. They're all watching today." And they never said Jody, and I was always a little concerned, but I thought it was a pretty cool feature that they could look at this mirror, see everybody on the other side looking in. So I think to myself, hey, I got a magic mirror back in the old steamer trunk of Fun and Games back in the basement. So I go back and get my magic mirror, and lo and behold, someone has left a mess on there. What are we going to do? Then I think one last time I said, hey, this is an internet broadcast, so we can't be doing that. So, enough. So, I get my magic mirror, I look west, I see, oh look, Malfetta and Murray. Oh, that's pretty cool. I look north, hey, there's Joe Moose up in Chicago. I look east, oh, look at all my friends back east. And if I look real far back east, I can look across the pond and see Carl Peters and Jeremy Balfe. So if they're watching, this becomes an international broadcast. So, enough of our games. Oh, by the way, baking powder. Crazy kids, who do you think I am? All right, let's get on with the musical portion of our show. Let me crank up a little music bed here, as they call it in the big time. This is Michael Franti and Spearhead. The name of the song is Everybody Deserves Music. Seems fairly appropriate for what we do here. I actually heard this just last week, and I said, okay, this will be my musical background. So, that being said, all right, so this is going to be our Thanksgiving broadcast. We're going to start out with a, oh, hold on, just a sec, okay? Oh, when was the last time anybody saw a hole in a shirt like that, huh? Woo! A little snug. Hadn't put this on since 1977 or so, but hey, what the fuck, right? So, we got a great show from Europe 72, Germany. It was released in 2004, called Rocking the Rhine. It was also released in that box set in, I think, 2008 of the complete recordings of Europe. After that, we've got a gentleman named Richard Thompson, who's a Grammy-winning acoustical talent from across the pond. Trying to keep our folks over there happy as well. Acoustical player, played with Fairport Convention, if anybody is aware of that. We also have Selwyn Birchwood. Selwyn is a Florida Blues lap steel player. Probably caught a whole lot of shit when he was a kid with a name like Selwyn Birchwood. But he's a 29-year-old, he just wails. So I'm guessing that anybody that gave him shit back then wishes that they hadn't and would probably like to be his friend now. Lastly, we've got a gentleman named Kevin Gordon. He's a Louisiana roots rocker, acclaimed songwriter. He's written songs for Keith Richards, Southside Johnny, Lucinda Williams, Levon Helms, among others. That's our musical treat for the holiday. One last note, would only be appropriate, shot glass, chilled, fresh bottle of tequila. Quick story about this brand of tequila. A couple years ago I started to get into this a little bit. I had a very, believe it or not, I had a very bad experience with tequila back in college. Cuervo Gold, basically intravenous, I think, was pretty much the problem. So I shied away from it for a long time. I had a shot of good tequila in Colorado when I was waiting for dinner one night, visiting our daughter. But anyhow, I'm at a big superstore here in town, and I was asking the guy about tequila, this, that, the other. And he says that when they went on their buying trip down to Mexico a couple years previous, they went to the Cuervo plant, but not to go inside, not to buy, but to hang out at the bars around the Cuervo plant and see what the people drank that worked there. And almost without question, this was what they drank. On that note, cheers. Everybody deserves music, right? Ladies, gentlemen, have a great holiday. Love your families. Take advantage of the time that they're still around. And we may do this again sometime. Take care.